And we're live! Hey everybody, it is Saturday night, it is Atop the Fourth Wall plays a Pokemon X Randomized Nuzlocke. Joining me this evening, we have future former President, Captain Admiral Game Show Reviewer.
That's right. Now memorize it, folks. There's going to be a test later that's future former President, Captain Admiral Game Show Reviewer.
And we have the Ghost Bun herself, Zenith Will Rule, who has an announcement to make.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am Zenith Warrior Princess Ghost Were Bunny with all of that stuff in between. So because I've been going through some disability and I have been having trouble getting unemployment because they need proof of my disability and they need proof for leave of absence, and it's taking a while for that, and I don't have income, and because of that, all the Minnesota programs are being a little bit harsh. I am doing a 2-week Bun Squad Live donation marathon stream to help pay for Kana's food bill, because Kana racks up the food bill and, you know, food for me as well. So what it's going to be, it's going to be 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for 2 weeks. It's going to start on the 31st. Monday is going to be Fate's Day night. Tuesday is Super Mario Odyssey. On Wednesday, Philip is going to be streaming 999. On Thursday, we are doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke of Fire Red. And then we're going to kind of redo it. I'm still going to be chilling and modding on Saturdays, and I'm still going to be doing my regular weekend streams, but the 4 streams per the week, we're going to be doing 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. I'm trying to go as long as I can to help raise money for Kana's food bill. So if you want to tune into that, you can check me out on Twitch at Zenith Warrior Princess or on YouTube at Zenith Warrior Princess, and that would be a huge help. More stuff on my Twitter, but yes, Akana says hi. Also, Dracula is going to be coming out this Friday, so look forward to that. Anyway, back to you.
A Pokemon Nuzlocke? Who does those?
Who does this Pokemon Nuzlocke?
Truth, Hope, Love.
I got a question.
Before you go, Truth, Hope, Love, check through the videos, and the composite Superman/Bizarro mix-up was never mentioned. It'd be good to mention because I don't believe I've ever talked about composite Batman Superman before. People bring that up occasionally. It's like, it's the smallest of mistakes to me that I just don't feel like addressing ever again, especially because the countdown videos was the Cry for Justice videos were so long ago. It'll probably end up on the list eventually. I feel like I did at some point. But it's all good. It'll probably happen. GSR, what'd you say?
Zen, what do you need with food? You're a ghost bun.
Well, it's for Kana's food. It's for the cat.
It's for Kana's food.
I heard it was for your food. I heard for Kana and you.
Well, first of all, Kana eats a lot. She's a chunk, and she's sitting right there, and she needs food. She's starving. She's wasting away. But also, as a ghost, I can taste the food. I need ghost food, and that's even more costly. I will say, though, this is going to be my first time ever doing a Nuzlocke. So you may want to be that, because it's going to be bumbling and fun, and I hope you enjoy.
Good luck. All right, so let's see here for Super Chats. Clockwork Soul. Update on my personal Heart Gold Nuzlocke run. Got my 4th gym badge, but lost Mr. Fist, the Geodude. Coping by grinding out points at the Pokelathon Dome. Truth, Hope, Love. This is 202. You can make a joke like comics are weird because comic books, or of course, don't you know anything about science?
I am very predictable in how I describe the weirdness of comics. Truth about PS, still no review of a Shadow comic. Yeah, there aren't as many Shadow comics out there.
One day.
One day I'll finally do that series where he gets his head cut off and put on a robot body.
And who needs sleep? Ghosts don't need sleep. You know, when I am undead, I can stay up for all night and get this done because I'm a ghost.
Nihilus Kryak, I watched the Youngblood compilation earlier. Boy, you were angry at the start of number 5. Yeah, I was feeling especially angry that year. Aside from just the storyline stuff that was going on in the show at the time, like, I was just feeling really pissy about Rob Liefeld and stuff I had read about, you know, garbage he had done and just, like really crappy behavior from him. Like, that's the thing, like people always love to tell me about Liefeld is that, well, he's just so enthusiastic about the industry. Well, that's great and all, but he still has done crappy things to people that he owes money to and doesn't follow his deadlines. Like, you could be, you know, I hate that I have to keep repeating this, but nice is different than good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Gordon ZX, still waiting on your super chat.
Indeed. Let's get started with, oh, here we go. This is my super chat. How you doing, everyone? I'm having a good time after releasing my Transformers retrospective yesterday, and while I didn't get a lot of views, I'm proud of the work I did. Good for you.
That's the key right there.
That's the key. You got to start somewhere. I mean, you know, I've been doing this for, God, it'll be 12 years now. I'm old. This is my 12th year doing it, and I only started getting popular in the last 2 years. So, like, it takes time.
I've never been popular. Anyway, last week on the Pokemon X streams, we got through, I'm trying to, Ambrose Town? I can't remember the name of it. The place with the fossils. We took on Team Flare, our former compatriots.
Actually, I think this one will do better. 7 Star from 7. Last time on the adventures of Dr. Z and the Ass.
Psychic Starfish OP, please nerf.
Please nerf. Flower Dinosaur needs to stop hitting themselves.
Yeah, we almost caught a Meganium. Unfortunately, it killed itself before we could do so. We added Halucha to our team, Luchadora, and then she died in, like, her second battle.
I am still upset about that. I'm still upset about Gloomier because I watched the streams while I wasn't here last week, but I'm upset. All my friends are dying. And they're not coming back as good.
People are dying every day. Hey,
And
Justice
they're not
90,
coming
so
back
if you
as
tried
ghosts.
Master Duel, I already got a Gem Knight and Synchro deck made. Do you have thoughts on Gem Knights? They're second behind E-Heroes. No, haven't played Master Duel, have no thoughts on Gem Knights. Any plans for what Doctor Who stuff you'll review next year? Yes! Look forward to the Patreon poll in February for when there's a Patreon poll I'm going to do in February for some classic 4th Doctor episodes that I want to take a quick look at, and you guys can determine what that review will be. In the meantime, let's get started on the game.
Speaking of which, I have a new episode of Zen Who coming out next month on Edge of Destruction, my 3rd classic Who review. So if you like Doctor Who, you may want to check that out.
By the way, I need to figure out, where do you get the fishing rod? Because I feel like we get the fishing rod around here, and if we do, we should get it, because there's no grass on this next route, and we should see if we can get, like, something from the water.
Emperor Seth, Ghosts and Joya, Mace breakfast in the morning. Zen, can you confirm?
Actually, in the morning, I tend to, I wake up to cat as a pillow, and then I eat, it really depends. Sometimes I have, some half and half with some cereal. I like Frankenberry, and, yeah, that's usually my breakfast.
Mike Manhattan, yes, we did hear, or I heard anyway, that Louis Anderson and Meatloaf died within basically 24 hours. That's really sad.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah.
Louis Anderson, former host of Family Feud, and Meatloaf,
former maker of Life with Louie, which I loved that. I loved that show as a kid.
On the game show reviewer, I'm only supposed to know him from game shows. Let's see here.
Oh, I got old Robert's right here. Sweet.
Cameron Heaton, do you have any plans for the 1000th episode?
Yes.
All right.
I
T.
have big
Williams-
plans. I wanted to do the joke of like not answering beyond that. But yes, I have plans for the 1000th episode. I've already started writing a little bit of it, even though it's a few years away. It's gonna be a big one. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do one massive like 5-hour video with it or split it over the course of 4 weeks, considering what's involved in it.
T. Williams CA. Good evening, Lewis. Don't worry about not being famous. You're the best reviewer of lamps I know.
Haha.
How many lamp reviewers are there?
More than you'd think.
Anonymous user. Thoughts on DC killing but one Justice League?
Huh.
I don't know anything
by the
about
way-
that. I'm assuming that there were like Justice League spin-off books that they canceled, which yeah, we shouldn't have multiple teams with the same name. Like I honestly feel bad about the fact that we have multiple comics featuring the same single main character. We should not have like 4 Batman books, 1 or 2 at most. And even 2 seems excessive.
By the way, Danny Fenlon, repost your super chat as regular chat, and we'll read it off.
So we can actually get. Looks like we can actually get like 2 Pokemon with the old rod because this part of the coast is actually still considered Ambrit Town, and I don't think there was any grass or anything inside of Ambrit Town. So let's try to
Marshall
get 2
Burns
friends.
says, how do you play Pokemon online, Lewis?
How do I play? As in, like playing it right now? Technically,
Very
illegally.
Very carefully.
This is an emulator, Citra. Although there are 3DS capture cards that you can use to get the stuff. Mind you, they wouldn't work with the randomizer unless you like somehow got a randomized ROM file and put that on the original cartridges like that. All right, let's see. Now, of course, since we're randomized, we're not going to get a Magikarp. Let's see what we do get.
I mean, we cut what a Finneon in
the grass.
Yeah.
Oh, reeled it in too slowly. Let's try it again. Also, who do we have up front? Let's make sure we can actually catch the stuff we're getting. Yeah, we caught Kirby and Toastbuster.
Danny Fenlon, maybe a top 15 WTF moments in comics.
Not a bad thought.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if someone did that as their like 4th episode or something.
I think you should do a new WTF moments, and you should also do a new worst comics you've reviewed, because you reviewed a lot since then.
Truth, Hope, Love. Just a thought. Batman has to deal with one face. How would he deal with Spirited Away's no face?
Never having seen Spirited Away, I couldn't say.
One face, 2 face, something
No face.
face, no face.
Patrick Caulfield, finished Frontier in Space. Don't know if it was a good note for Roger Delgado to go out on. Joe is now in my top 3 companions. She's just awesome. Also, I changed my mind on the Brigadier. He's amazing. Good.
Well, there were plans to have another like final master story where he would definitively die, but then sadly Delgado died in real life.
But
right,
I haven't seen the Brigadier yet.
Ooh, a Heliolisk!
Okay.
We might want to consider getting this. Unfortunately, it's also going to be kind of difficult to capture because it's I want to say it's electric something. Electric ground, maybe? Either way, we can't paralyze it.
It's doing wonders in the water.
But yeah, I haven't met the Brigadier yet. So far,
you're a long ways off.
I'm a long ways off. I've only seen the first 3 serials of Classic, and I've watched Modern up until
You're a very long way off.
I'm a very long way off. As for the Modern stuff, I've seen Eccleston, Tennant, and I think half of Matt Smith, because I've seen Matt Smith, but I stopped watching around the Crack episodes.
Oh God, Matt Smith. I mean, the Crack in Time storyline. That was his first one.
I didn't like how they just didn't resolve it.
Well, that's because they do resolve it eventually. It was just one of those really long running things.
It just felt unsatisfying to me.
Truth, Hope, Love. Thoughts on John Ridley's Superman comic?
Never read it.
Also, Omaprak 132 took me until the end of last stream to realize one of the folks on here is the future president of the United States, albeit in a dystopian future. Hey, my USA is not dystopian. The game show.
Alright, Shadow Force is a strong move, I just don't want Kirby to get hit by it, but I think Kirby's gonna be our best bet to try to catch it. Focus Blast, that's a strong move, but I think we resist it? Good, yeah.
Not very effective.
Alright. Yeah, because we should be good. Let's slow it down at least. Oh, it knows Thunder Wave, great! But having an electric normal type would be good. We might want to swap out somebody for it. Did a little too little damage. Frost Breath?
Freeze.
Yeah, Focus Blast is a very powerful, inaccurate fighting type move.
What killed the dinosaurs? The ice.
Why does poison resist fighting? You ever try to punch poison?
Corn TX, for the passing of Meatloaf, can the next Pokemon we catch be named after him? Maybe.
Maybe. All depends on if you make up a good name for it. Hold off on that. I think we'll be fine if it does Shadow Force again. I'll swap out.
The Hunger Games would technically be a reality show, and no, My America is not the Western version of the Squid Games.
Volt Tackle.
My America is a version of Press Your Luck.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, guys, that's recoil damage. We gotta be careful then.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Dun dun dun.
That was a crit.
Alright, I am gonna heal up and then toss a ball. Volt
Tossing
Tackle is
some
bad. It might
balls.
kill itself before we can catch it. Good, just keep using Focus Blast, which I could have sworn was really inaccurate, but it keeps hitting.
Maybe the accuracy was randomized?
Alright, great balls. We got a lot of great balls. Let's catch this thing.
Ask Luffy how well punching poison works. It doesn't.
Hey, Heliolisk. I've never raised a Heliolisk before. I'm kind of really curious about this.
I've never
Turn
seen
America
one
into
before.
a giant match game I call Beam Breath Summers. That's... Hey, I actually have a name. You ready?
Go ahead.
Sunface.
Sunface.
It's not one face, it's Sunface.
Hey, they flare their frills and generate energy. A single Heliolisk can generate sufficient electricity to power a skyscraper. Earth Shock is not a bad one.
Apollo.
Clever Girl?
Clever Girl. Unfortunately, this is a boy. Meatloaf, Sunny Dial. Sunny Dial's not bad. Solaris, Shakasaurus, Helioloaf. Heliof.
Sunny.
Where are you? Oh, Sunny.
Oh.
We are not naming anything R. Kelly. Mr. Sunshine.
Sunface.
Sunface, Collar, Sundial, Meatloaf, Electro, Zap Zap, Thor. I do like Earth Shock, even though it's not technically a ground type.
Earthshock is pretty good.
Arc Reactor
Shield
can power.
Sky.
Arc Reactor can power a skyscraper. You know what? I like that. Arc Reactor.
Arc Reactor. Ra! Oh, Ra would have been good.
Oh, Ra would have been good. Let us head back to town, heal up, and then see Arc Reactor's ability.
I do like Arc Reactor. That's a good name.
Yeah, Arc Reactor it's a good
Oh,
name.
Sunny D.
Sunny D.
Sunny
Oh,
D.
that would have been good.
Well, we don't have any purple stuff, so does it? Well, no, we have Grape Ape, so.
Yeah. We have to rename it purple stuff.
Proof that Tony Stark has a heart.
Solar Mega Chicken.
Minute Maid.
Minute Maid would have been good. Alright. Leaf Guard. Prevent status conditions in sunny weather. Speed is slow, special defense is higher. It's special attacker. So, not bad, and it's got like a good set of moves here. Vault Tackle we would want to swap out with a proper electric move that does not hurt itself. But not bad. Do we want to try to swap in Arc Reactor for somebody?
We
It's electric normal.
Trade out.
Right now, the only thing I think we are double dipping on for types would be Sam Eliente and Steamgate.
I would say swap out Sam Eliente. As much as I want to keep him alive, I think Steamgate has better type coverage.
That's why you want to swap him out for Sam Elliott. You want to keep him alive.
Yeah.
I am going to hold off on putting it in, though, just for a second. Because we also might have another possibility on Route 8 that we can catch. So let's see what's on Route 8 and what we catch there. Guys, we might decide like, oh, this is good, but this is better. I love that perspective change. It exists only to show off the fact that we're on a 3D console now.
Welcome to the 3DS. Jaws 3D.
Hey, it's Sam Elliott who does the beef. It's what's for dinner thing, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, it's Sam Elliott. You pull him up. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Oh no,
Robinson,
3Ds.
Do all the games have a Nuzlocke randomized version? Only the ones that we randomize. Because you need to get a randomizer itself to actually do that to the ROM.
And Emperor Seth, what is your position on whether real-world animals exist in the Pokemon world? If not, then do people eat Pokemon? I find that idea unsettling.
I'm pretty sure they do indeed eat Pokemon. As for real-world things existing, they've got to in some capacity. Because otherwise, how do you have the mouse Pokemon, the snake Pokemon? It's another Volcanion, which we cannot catch. Well, we technically cannot catch because we use species clause. Well, we reeled up another Volcanion. Apparently, they're pretty common around here.
Wow. But yeah, 3D. That's 3Ds. That's more than Timmy's report card.
Run away. There we go. I love how they had to retcon in Slowpoke Tails as the Slowpoke Tails growing back, because otherwise it's really inhumane. And that they fall off naturally.
Dun dun dun.
Fishing's relaxing, isn't it? Another Volcanion. God, I hope that's not the only thing we can get here. No, let's just keep running away.
All right, Captain Adventure 93. Which character from Marvel Comics sells the most?
I would not know. I'd have to actually look at the sales thingies.
And Ryan Forgarty, Lewis, do you consider Miss Lion from Pet Avengers a trans hero?
I've never seen Pet Avengers, so I would not know. Yeah, this thing's gonna be this annoying about it. Fine, we'll use you to level up. After all, yeah, like these things will give. It's a mythical Pokemon, so it will give decent experience at least.
They're saying you might want to wait till you have a better rod, but we caught him. We have a mythical Pokemon, so I don't know.
I don't know. We can get much better than that. Also, I can't remember where we get the next better rod. It was going to be several towns away.
Just we're just gonna have to get a better rod, and then all of a sudden we're rolling in the Celebies and the Victinis.
And we know we can get multiple things with the rod because we did get Arc Reactor from the last route.
Soylent Green is Pokemon.
I'm gonna go heal up again. Maybe that'll reset the randomizing. And why waste super potions?
True.
I would like a Mew.
Have we used a Mew before in anything? I can't recall if we have or not. I'm pretty sure we haven't.
I don't recall us ever encountering a Mew or a Mewtwo, but
Ever
then
catching
again,
them.
I haven't been...
We definitely encountered Mewtwo.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember encountering Mewtwo, but I remember we tried to catch Mewtwo and failed.
I think that was like the first thing available in Heart Gold.
Seven Sayed, did you choose the hat or did the hat choose you?
Yes.
Oh no, the choosy hat broke loose again.
I kid, of course. The real answer is, what hat?
All I will say is the choosy hat broke free. We must stop the choosy hat.
Goran ZX, I know you're not interested in lower decks, but are you interested in Prodigy? If I've seen it, it's really good.
I still haven't watched any of it. I really need to get around to it.
Prodigy is actually really good. Been rather enjoying it. This is coming from someone who enjoys lower decks, so. Grain of salt.
Let's see, what do we
And
got? Ooh!
Unpheasant.
Unpheasant.
Flying normal.
Random number guy, if you wait for the best rod, you might get the most legendary Pokemon of all. Starmie. Or Magikarp, that could happen too.
It speaks too soon, not a super chat. And now, I feed.
Zero
I
more,
love the
don't
Owl
lose. Good advice.
By the way, I have fully caught up with the Owl House. Also, I'm working on catching up with Disney and other stuff. No spoilers on newer stuff, but what I watched today was I watched Raya and the Last Dragon and Eternals. Thankfully, I did not spend money on Eternals because I want my money back, even though I didn't spend it.
Unpheasant is making it so much easier for us to catch it, which is nice. This thing wants to join us.
But
All right.
I liked Raya, but I thought Eternals would have worked so much better as a series because it's paced so slow.
Yeah, I think they
weirdly.
did a good job for a 2.5 hour movie, but yeah, that probably should have been a miniseries.
They did a really good job for making it a movie, but like the opening third is great, and then you have this middle third that's rushed, and you don't get a lot of the characters for like 3 of them, and then the last bit is great, but then you have more endings than the Return of the King, and so like there's really good parts, and I hesitate to call it bad, but it's not paced well for a movie.
Males swing their head plumage to threaten opponents. The females' flying abilities surpass those of the males. So this is a female Unpheasant. What are we going to name it?
Benjamin Hall. But do vamps really exist in the Doctor Who universe?
White Meatloaf.
The other white meatloaf.
Benjamin Hall. On answer your question, Benjamin Hall, yes. Vampire. In fact, I'm thinking about putting the vampire episode as part of that Patreon poll I mentioned earlier. Lady Bird, Fiona, a Fez, Ashley W, Unpigeon, Flying Chicken, Fezzy, Woody Woodpecker, Unseasoned,
Mockingbird,
Dovey, White Boy, Fezzes are cool, Air Razor, Freeburb, Pigeon Petia, Sky Rat, Pingles, Chicken Wings, Tweeter,
Chicken Wings,
Firebird. No, that's a different bird.
We should do Hot Wings from Mystic Quest.
Wishbone.
Wishbone. That's just mean. Fez, Captain, Hello Burb, Bird Brain, Dinner. I'm not Bird Person. Carl.
What about Birdemic?
Tinder Wings. I like Birdemic.
Yeah, let's go with
Yes,
Birdemic.
Birdemic.
Zen has named a Pokemon for once.
The Duke. Do you remember when Power Rangers series From Space to Wild Force would give you a sneak peek of the following episode? And if so, do you miss it when the shows would do that? I don't miss that, but I didn't hate it.
Zaxby. Damn it. Should have been Zaxby.
All right, let's we've already seen that its ability is Terravolt, so it's not really that useful. But so the question that we must ask though is if are we gonna add Heliolisk, and if we're gonna add Arc Reactor, who are we gonna swap out? People are saying Sam Eliente is probably our best bet there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Saman Syed, if you could make a TV show, would it be a review show or story driven?
Both.
Depends on my mood.
I
I like
doing
reviewing
both.
stuff, but at the same time, narrative-based stuff and storyline-based, media is fun for me to do and plan long-term.
For me, it's like, hey, every other, like, there's a bunch of people who just review stuff, and there's a bunch of people who vlog, but there's not a lot of people who have talking cats that help them take on stuff in a TARDIS that coincides with what's going on with the review, and I think it's fun. I mean, people have told me that Kana is the true star of the show, and I agree with them. So, I mean, hey, if I can make Kana a star, then yeah, I'll go with that.
Second, got to swap out the team picture. Let's see. There we go.
But, I know I need to watch Amphibia. That's going to be coming soon, but, like, I have a lot of stuff that I need to catch up on for Disney Debate. I've been watching, like, 2 movies every other day for a while just to catch up. Eternals was not fun for me.
All right, there should be a trainer or 2 on this route we can take on.
There's one.
And the other day I saw Cruella. I needed booze for Cruella because it's a fun bad, but, like, what is that movie?
People who douse are called dowsers. I don't think that's true.
I'm sorry. Were we just handed dowsing rods and it was called a dowsing machine?
Yep.
Yep.
Because the machine is called the dowsing rod.
What part of a dowsing rod is a machine?
It's a machine called a dowsing rod. You see, GSR? It's a rock that looks like a dowsing machine.
That looks like a tree.
It looks like a dowsing rod.
Oh, you switched the wrong icons.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, 1 second. Let me fix that.
But Cruella was a trip. If you watch any other 101 Dalmatians movies, Cruella does not make any good goddamn sense. But, I had some booze, and I had a lot of fun with how weird and wacky it was, but it's not a good movie.
Swapping out.
It's a machine
for Toastbuster.
That looks like a rod. Oh, God. All right,
And I know people were asking about Encanto last week. I'm the one who watched Encanto. I'm just saying, we don't talk about Bruno.
Hold on a second. Kaluna, if you're out there, I feel your pain.
No, but GSR, you don't understand.
No.
It's a dowsing rod that looks like a machine.
It's a rod that looks like a machine.
I'm sorry.
Well, you see, like, the earliest computers were not made out of rocks and bamboo. They were actually partially electronic computers before that.
Not true. Not true. The first, if you want to count abacuses that sort of count like computers.
I'm not getting into this discussion because people got, I remember years ago when, like, it was like a backup thing in, like, a Tandy Computer Whiz Kids comic talking about the history of computers, and I made a joke about this, and people were like, nuh-uh, computers, started out, like, as, like, wooden machines and stuff like that. I'm just like, you know what I'm talking about!
All I'll say, Mega Timmy Tommy, is Silencio Bruno.
Let's take on Wharton here.
Febmon. Which 101 Dalmatian cartoon? Are you talking about the one with the office supplies for everyone? Because that's good. And as for my favorite song in Encanto, I gotta say, Waiting on a Miracle, because it's so good.
Let's switch in Gilgamesh. Though, this might have been a mistake. Chansey might know some fairy moves. I might want to swap out, actually.
Gilgamesh's drizzle. Danny Fenlon, quiet, you fools! Did you want to summon Mr. Computer?
Yeah,
No,
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry.
he's
Drain punch it.
he's staring into my soul.
There
You
we
had
go.
to remind me. It's like the game, you know, I lose it every time I think of Mr. Computer. T. Williams CA, I watched the new Matrix movie and I'm glad I didn't pay for it.
Still need to see it myself.
Brennan Chompy, saw your tweets about Killing Joke. Noticed you sort of went quiet once you got to the adaptation proper. Something tells me the review will be mostly about Batgirl's part rather than the adaptation.
You would actually be incorrect. I based off of I know that it seems like that way, but actually the Killing Joke adaptation part is longer than the stupid beginning part. So actually it does take up a larger portion of the review. It's just I have slightly less to complain about. I still have plenty to complain about because the problem is the actual adaptation part of the Killing Joke isn't that good either.
I haven't actually read Killing Joke. I remember seeing it in theaters, but like that was such a long time ago, and that was before my transition. So I was a different person back then. I wouldn't really notice a lot of the flaws.
Waiting on Gordon ZX.
That was back in the old days. The old days.
In the dark times. Before the
Empire.
Ah, man, everyone knows that. Gordon ZX, speaking of Cruella, how much for us to pay you to sing Cruella DeVille song? Oh, God.
I only know the first few bars, so that'd be no good.
I could sing it. I would do it for 100, but I won't be able to keep track of the money because I'm distracted.
Oh crap! A
today.
Dunsparce, guys, we gotta be careful. We've seen the power of a Dunsparce before.
I'm actually gonna bow out of attempting to keep track of funds because I've lost track of it way too many times. So.
Yeah, I say we hold off on songs for a while. Like, as much as I like doing it, it's hard for me to keep up because I get distracted too easily.
Because we remember, because we were talking about this before, like how cool Saitama was, our Dunsparce from the Red Nuzlocke.
Yeah. Sniff.
This thing actually took a punch, so good job.
Raise a glass, because Dunsparce is not throwing away his shot.
Mm-hmm. Even this Dunsparce like new Mega Punch. No, actually, I was thinking of the Ambipom. Doesn't matter, it was still cool.
I'm part cat. No, I'm part bunny. Bunnies are easily distracted.
You're part bunny. You're part ghost. You're part reviewer.
Part vampire.
Part vampire.
And warrior princess.
The percentages on you must really kick your ass.
I have like 290% somewhere, but all I know is that my full title is Zenith Ghost Were Bunny Vampire Warrior Princess. And I'm also Italian, so I say Silenzio Bruno. Silenzio Bruno.
I'm getting tired of wearing the swimsuits. I think I'll make this my last battle in it. Well,
okay.
I'm 12.
You know what? Just because I'm in a good mood, I will sing the chorus of Cruella DeVille because I am in a good mood. Let me pull it up.
How do you become part reviewer? Does a reviewer have to bite you? You don't want to know what happens.
Well, I was
nightmares.
bitten by a radioactive reviewer at one point. I don't recommend it.
Danny Fenlon, she's 30% Dolomite. Thunk thunk.
All right, and while we're waiting, Cruella DeVille, Cruella DeVille.
That's all I know.
If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
And that's all I know.
To see her is to take a sudden chill. Cruella, Cruella DeVille. Now Connor's sleeping right behind my computer. And she is meowing up a storm. But soon you realize that beneath her beady eyes, there is a big... Wait, is that a thug? Hi, Kana. That's all you get for free.
Come right this way. We're going to get ourselves a bicycle.
Wait.
Do you know there are 10,000 and first customers since we opened shop? We are lucky number 10,001. Woo!
Yeah.
If you had been number 10,000, you could have gotten a bicycle for free, but as a run-up, you still get a chance to win a bicycle by answering our quiz correctly. Do bicycles come in more than one color? Yes. I don't know, guys. Let's see. Over there, we got a teal and a yellow. So no.
Yes.
CKD, Cruella couldn't sue for harassment, but she could sue for libel because not everything in the song is true.
I'm sure someone like you will love having one of our bicycles. Which color do we want, yellow or green? What is a bicycle to God?
What does God need with a Paimon?
Grinning Chompy. It's sad that Alan Moore blessed Justice Leagues for the man who has everything, but seems to be ignoring the animated killing joke, like CN ignores the Kids Next Door sequel.
I'm seeing a lot more green than yellow.
You want green?
I'm seeing... Yeah, they are green with envy.
A green bicycle, that's grand. Now I can zoom all around Kalos.
Icona.
I love how we have so many different modes of transportation in this game, because we have the bicycle now, and we've got the roller skates.
I totally forgot about the roller skates.
It's more of a gimmick in this game, but it's still fun. Hey, it's the gym leader. If you're here for the bicycle race, I'm afraid you're too late. The race is over, and I took first place. Because I'm awesome. How many give me the strength HM in consolation?
Wait, is that Ercole? It's Ercole from friggin' Luca. I always come in first.
Want to use a move outside of battle, you need a badge from the gym I run in this city. On that note, I'll be waiting for you in the gym. Come challenge me at your leisure. You have rocks in your hair.
Silencio, Bruno.
I forgot, the gyms here are kind of weird, so in this case, yeah, the gym is right here, and it's like actually built into the mountain, because we do like rock climbing in it. But I want to say there's another area we can catch stuff in here, or at least we can on the next route. So let's just go around collecting items first. And we're going to want to level up first anyway, because I want to say his Pokemon, there's a bit of a level jump up to level 28. Because I think the assumption is that you've been running the thing continuously.
Now Kana's a cat who likes to eat feasts. She ought to be locked up. She eats like a beast.
Danny Fenlon. Wait, when can we get a bicycle Pokemon battle? Pokemon on bicycles!
Pokemon on bicycles. She's like a kitten waiting for the thrill of haunting that food that we shill.
Grant's gym is very unfriendly towards those who can't climb. Yeah, I feel like that's a gym that probably has like a different thing for anyone who cannot climb, do rock climbing.
Hey Justice, I'm gonna say this. That would fall under spoilers, so let's not go into that territory.
Yep, please no spoilers.
Hey Justice 90, see any leaks for Legends Arceus? I've seen some and like most of them. I have seen none of the leaks. I have actually been very fortunate in that regard. We will see, we will see what happens there. I'm looking forward to actually playing the game. It has an escalator. There you go.
I mean, I wouldn't do well in this gym because I have arthritis, and while I am getting better, like, going uphill is bad. That's why
I think this town has has a clothing store, so I think we can finally change up our look.
Yay!
And yeah, I know there was a clothing store in a previous town, but we didn't have much money. I think we have enough money to buy like at least a different shirt. All right. Welcome. Check the items at the back of the shop. All right, so. Got a zipped jacket that we could get our same jacket but green. That would match our green bicycle. Got this logo tee and short cargo pants.
And ankle socks and sneakers.
Or this Vanillite shirt, which we can't afford.
No, we can't. Yeah, we can't get that.
We can afford the purple cargo pants, though.
Unfortunately, we cannot give Dr. Z a pretty dress.
Yeah, that was a thing even annoying for people back when the game first came out, that women had a lot more clothing options, and you could not swap between gender stuff. I think that's still the case with all the clothes.
Stupid.
Rennie and Chompy, I also noticed you bring up that, who's that?
Azarello.
Yeah. Is actually the writer for this movie, while Bruce Timm is just a producer. Will you be bringing up Tim's weird obsession with Barb and Bruce?
Yes, I will. Body Spray Man, can you fish in this town for a friend? Good idea.
Yes.
We will fish.
All right, do we want to swap it? Like, Dr. Z, what we know about Dr. Z, our character, is that he left Team Flare. So what do you think the good doctor would wear?
A lab coat. They're all
the center one
these days. Lab coats are all the fashion.
Apparently we have a knock at the door. Yes, Vega.
Lewis.
Yes, Vega.
I'm not feeling well, but I still feel like doing a challenge.
A wild Vega has appeared.
Okay.
Alright. Your challenge, you have to do at least a minute of the stream filled with Starburst in your mouth.
Oh.
Okay.
At least 3 of them.
At least 3 of them. Let's do 3.
Ah, Jerry broke in. Cat broke in.
Danny Fenlon, since it's randomized, can't you give yourself the other clothes?
Cat tax. Gotta show the stream if the cat's in here.
Oh, let me swap screens here.
All I'll say is makeover, 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 makeover.
Let's go get a pizza. Yep, come on, go. Ah.
All right, it's 1 Starburst.
What'd you say?
I said it's 1 Starburst.
Alright, keep going.
I'm going.
Go, JB Jira. Sorry I'm late. What I missed?
You missed Starburst is what you're missing here.
Taste the rainbow.
CKD. R.I.P. Linkara's teeth.
Okay, I got 3 of them now.
Yeah, talk with your mouth full.
Views go up when Vega appears.
Vega is the views.
Alright. So, what should we get? Should we get this logo t-shirt and short cargo pants?
I'm sorry. I can't understand your accent.
I've seen the cargo pants is a good idea. Personally, I'm leaning toward the jacket, but you know.
Well, then we're getting the pants then.
For those asking, the makeover thing is from Clone High. That's where the guy's like, makeover, and then it goes, makeover.
Hmm.
So that's all Clone High.
Okay. Well, I'm getting your shirt too.
Yay, somebody got my rock bottom reference. By the way, you all should go watch Super Butterbun's new video on Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It is fantastic, and it makes me want to get the game. Both versions. Super Butterbuns is back and bunnier than ever. Good friend of mine, we both agreed Super Butterbuns is a bun like a bread, and I chose bunny as in an actual bunny. We're good friends. I would like that hat. But yeah, we both agreed on different types of buns.
Yeah, that looks good. Go Jimmy Cheever. When did we get the heliophile? At the very beginning.
That was good Starburst. Yeah, we got at the very beginning of the stream. We fished for it. Hey, Dr. Z. Take a look at that.
Now you're looking for Team...
We're looking very
now you're looking
hulkish.
for Team Flare. Yeah.
We are the exact opposite colors of Team Flare.
We are Team Floosh.
Yeah, for those that are wondering, no one has died. We just decided to swap out some Pokemon. In this case, you know, keep Sam Eliente in the back in case we need them again. Because otherwise we're double dipping on fire. And we have added a Heliolisk we just caught. And now we're going to try to catch another friend.
Clockwork Soul. There, sure glad I don't look stupid on this.
On that note, let's put Betty Wynot up front. Betty Wynot is technically our strongest Pokemon right now.
Grinning Chompy, my last question about Killing Joke. Just wanted to know, do you like the animated version of Joker's Why Aren't You Laughing speech, or is it one of your issues with the second half?
Wait for the actual review to come out, which should be on Monday, if things continue to go well.
And I don't see Wolfman the Impaler's tweet anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, Rapidash!
Rapidash! Oh, I love Rapidash.
Rapidash is cool.
I prefer Ninetales, but Rapidash is always one of my favorites.
There it is, Wolfman the Impaler. I'm betting the gym leader has normal types and Arceus and
Regigigas.
Yeah, Regigigas.
Let's see.
Alright, let's try to catch this Rapidash. Ooh, that did actually. Okay, that was a crit.
Gordon ZX. You've
Yeah,
seen
Clone
Clone High?
High?
If so, favorite character. I haven't actually seen Clone High, and I know people are saying in the chat that it's being renewed. I haven't seen it, but I just knew the makeover thing, and I looked it up because a lot of people tweet it. But a lot of people like Clone High. I think that's where. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's where like the Kennedys come from. Like nobody messes with the Kennedys or something like that.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Is that Clone High?
Yep. Because one of the clones
sure.
is of JFK as a jock.
Oh.
Green Quimera just here. Who dead? Nobody dead. Though we did swap out Sam Eliente for Arc Reactor, the Heliolisk, and we just caught a Rapidash.
We got a Rapidash.
I prefer.
Right, we need a nickname for a female Rapidash.
I prefer Galarian Rapidash, but like all Rapidash are good Rapidash.
Very competitive. This Pokemon will chase anything that moves fast in the hopes of racing it. Twilight,
Nothing
Sparkle,
bad ever
Starfire,
happens to the Kennedys.
Sunset Shimmer,
so happy.
Scorcha, Burnin',
Yeah.
Aqua Rush, Flame Light Sparkle, Blaze,
Flame Blow Dash.
Firebrand. I'm using a Rapidash in my Brilliant Diamond playthrough. Hunts,
Seahorse.
Ass Member,
Seahorse, I like
Starfire,
Rapid Ash.
Rapid Ash is not bad. Fire Hoof, Spitfire.
I like
I need
Dash.
mine in Brilliant Diamond, Brimmane.
Sleipnir.
Apocalypse, not Houndoom, Kelpyro.
Oh God. Go JBG 420.
Blaze
Danny
it.
Fenland
Ghost
is
Rider.
Slifnir, which I think is a reference I think to Norse mythology.
Yeah, Sleipnir is
Ghost Rider.
north. I like Ghost Rider though.
Ghost Rider's not bad, although that would work better if it was like, an actual ghost pony. Famine, Brightmare.
How about-
Brightmare's not bad.
Yeah, Brightmare. Brightmare's not bad.
Flamebow Dash.
Pyro
Pony. Pony as in PWNY.
Hellhoof. You know what? I like Hellhoof.
Hellhoof is good.
And you know what? We'll even do the lead speak and do it that way. Whoop.
Oh, Shadowfax is good too, but no, I like
Shadowfax are
Hellhoof.
good. Welcome to the team.
Carl.
Welcome to the box, Hellhoof. Let's take a look at you and what your ability is.
All flames kill people.
Ooh, hey.
I do not kill people. That is my least
That is
favorite
my
thing
least
to do.
favorite thing to do. Catching a lot of
Zygon.
friends to stream, which makes me happy.
Zygon.
Unburden is its ability. What's that? Boost the speed stat if its held item is used or lost. Not really that necessary considering Rapidash already has a naturally pretty good speed stat.
This is not a super chat, but that one a-hole from Hellhoof.
Hanyamaru, pardon my
Stab
lateness,
at
I had to
me.
find a bagpipe to play Amazing Grace on when one of our teammates dies. Am I too late to do so? No one has died yet. We just decided to swap out Sam Eliente for Arc Reactor to have more type coverage.
No
From
one has
Hellhoof.
died, Hanyamaru. No one is
Stab
going to
at
die.
No one's going to
I'm
die
on
on my
command.
watch because we lost my Litwick, we lost my Ghost type, and as a Ghost Bunny, I'm still upset.
Yeah, right now we're just catching a bunch of friends, and I think we're gonna go north to do some grinding. Because I'm pretty sure that our opponent, the gym leader, has level 28, and none of us are at that level yet. Route 10, Menhir Trail, which I believe is where normally you can catch Eevee. Although, of course, no Eevees in this route now. Let's
let's catch watch it be a Sylveon.
That'd be fun if we did manage to catch a Sylveon. All right, what do we got? Ooh, a Greninja!
Greninja's good, too. Greninja's great.
It's going to be tough to catch. We might not be able to get it just because the starters usually have low catch rates.
No one's going to die tonight. People are going to die
I love
tonight.
how like 90% of the things we have caught are like fully evolved forms for stuff. So it would actually be like late game we'll probably just have let's have like base level babies all over the place. Go Jamie Tyria, didn't see the answer. Did you see Arceus leaks? No, I have not. I'm trying to avoid doing so. Oh, doesn't affect it. Oh, that's right, it's part dark.
Oh no.
Which means we're gonna have to swap out, which kind of sucks because it does damage. So let's see, it just used crunch. I don't want to kill it, but this is gonna be rough.
I am at least glad that Betty Wynot has my headbutt, Zen headbutt,
Still
best
part
move.
water, so water sure can. Let's use its own signature move back against it.
Zen headbutt.
ZachFut92, what was Jason Todd's time as Robin like? Why did people hate him so much?
He was a bit of a brat, if I recall correctly, and that's why people hated him. He was really kind of just like annoying, kind of an asshole.
I prefer Damian Wayne.
There we go. As long as we don't like score a lot of 5 hits on it, we should be fine. Just whittling it down with water shuriken. Why are you doing that?
I like playing in the water. I'm good Pokemon.
Hanumaro Tungaruto.
Well, yeah, Naruto did have frogs that he could summon with his ninja scrolls, so that actually fits. And for all you Naruto nerds out there, horse, tiger, fire style, fireball jutsu.
Right, let's try let's try a great ball and see what happens.
I am such a nerd.
You're on this stream, then. Did you really expect anything different?
Ancient
Well, yeah,
power.
but
This might actually do some damage.
You know I'm a cute bunny, but I'm also like, when I was a kid in school, I used to wear a Naruto ninja headband, and I wear it on my arm too. So I was that kid.
Just two, just three. Come on, no more than that. Very good. Okay, we're in the red. I think we should be good to try to catch it.
And now with friggin' Fortnite, if I was a kid during the Fortnite era where we have the Glock no jutsu, I would have been all up in that.
Damn it,
Granny Chompy. Favorite? It's not any pronunciation. Help.
Let's see. Favorite and least favorite, Alolan, Galarian, and currently legally revealed Hisuian forms. I mean, it's like, I like the Snow Sandshrew. I like, who else do I like? I like them, but like I'm suddenly blanking on them. I'm looking forward to using Hisuian Voltorb. That got revealed officially.
Yeah!
Hey, alrighty.
First try. The ancient ninja art of gun. Got Fortnite with Naruto is just like...
Naruto is actually a really good one.
Naruto is really good.
Kirby wants to use Flame Burst. Hell yeah, we'll get Flame Burst, Powder Snow, 40... also
Hermit.
Freeze and Frost Breath, 60-90. Always results in a critical hit. Let's just get rid of Spike Cannon. We're not going to use Spike Cannon.
Ooh, Jiraiya is good too, but that's a deep cut. If you don't know the show, you don't know what Jiraiya is. Jiraiya is the Toad Sage.
Truth, Hope, Love. Thoughts on Pokemon Jinx?
Oh, the Pokemon Jinx. I'm glad that they changed the coloring of it.
Oh my god. Oh, we should call it Ninja Style Dancer because Naruto Fortnite dances. He is literally a Ninja Style Dancer.
Ninja Style Dancer will not fit. We could do NSD, though.
GoJBG recommends Leonardo.
That's a turtle, though.
Zachfet. Yeah, I know.
I mean, Naruto is good, but Ninja Style Dancer also works because of the Fortnite.
Yeah, you know what? I like Naruto.
Naruto, yeah.
That's too good.
Zachfet92. Chronologically, did Jason's death occur before or after the Killing Joke?
I can't remember. I want to say it was. Whoop. I want to say it was after the Killing Joke.
And Cameron Tive. Hey y'all! I see the Greninja. What did I miss? What I missed though? Not much.
Not much.
You missed us catching like 5 friends and also Naruto Fortnite dancing with Glock no Jutsu. Like, Fortnite doesn't make any sense anymore because if you look at the disparate things that they have, like it's ridiculous.
Oh,
they have
Matt Cargo,
Spider-Man.
you made a poor decision.
They have Spider-Man and Naruto in the same franchise.
I don't think it's ever supposed to be canonical to with anything.
It's canon in my book. It's canon to me, damn it.
TWMCA, after superhero sidekicks went out for style, why do you think the Robins endured? Just legacy, just the fact that it's because the character has survived for so long over the years. It's almost Robin is almost as old as Batman. So basically, it's endured because it's just become a part of pop culture history.
Brittany and Chompy, how about favorite and least favorite Megas and Gigantas?
Favorite Gigantamax, I think is what they're saying. Favorite Mega is easily Mega Ampharos, because Ampharos should have always been a dragon. Least favorite? I have to think about that. I don't think there's any that I particularly hate. I don't think I like Mega Mewtwo X. I think I like Mega Mewtwo Y. Or is it the other way around? Whichever one looks, where Mega Mewtwo becomes like kind of smaller and weirder looking, and I mistook for when they first showed that picture, I thought it was going to end up being Mew3. And I made big jokes about that because I was just like, the legends are true.
Like, I haven't gotten to, I haven't seen much Mega Evos, and I haven't seen Gigantamax.
Well, we'll probably see some more Mega Evolutions in this game, assuming anyone has the proper Mega Stones for it.
But, like, for me, I would always go for the stupidest looking ones. Like, if it looks stupid, I want it.
That's Mewtwo Y. Yeah, because the one that just looks like slightly bulkier Mewtwo just looks dumb to me.
And I'd probably like it then.
Anonymous user, DC is killing all but one Justice League member.
Oh yeah, that. They'll be back. Of course they'll be back. Like, it's a dumb promotional event, and the fact that they're promoting, oh my god, we're killing so many characters, just like... We're all cynical comic fans. Why do you think this is gonna work?
Give it a week, they'll be back. I mean, look at Dr. Octopus. He got better.
Dr. Octopus has died at least 2 or 3 times now.
Look at the Phoenix. Oh, I got better. She turned me to Newt.
Zachfat92, who was the Australian guy you played in some of your old bumpers?
That was supposed to be the sniper from Team Fortress 2.
Not a super chat, Jake Schuster.
Kirby have some
We
luck.
tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
Kirby hasn't been able to do much so far. Let's show off Kirby a bit, and against a Blossom should be good. I like Blossom, but I think I've only used it once when I did like a gold Nuzlocke.
I've never been a big fan of Blossom. I
just
like
looks so
the
cute.
look of it, but like I like the look of Blossom, but I prefer the moves of Vileplume.
Moody. Oh dear, it's attack fell, a special attack fell. That could be tricky. See if we can get a Frost Breath off, because that'll do double damage Seed Bomb. I think that's physical. Yeah. Ah.
As an Aussie, your accent is 6.5 out of 10. My partner is Australian, and two of my editors are Australian.
Oh God.
I like making fun of them, but it's really hard to do an authentic Australian accent because like most of our Australian knowledge is from things that aren't actually Australian.
This
I do like
is very
Rosary.
quickly becoming
Rosary's
a monster. As such, I'm swapping into Steamgate.
The Iman Cal El Data, and they're introducing evil birds of prey in the same month as Data Dying 2. At least Marvel's making Sam Cap again the same month.
Jacob Licklighter. Thoughts on Doctor Who Battlefield? Big Finish is doing a spin-off using Brigadier
Bambera
from that story.
I could have sworn they did something else with Brigadier Bambera beforehand, but yeah, I actually like Battlefield. Like a lot of really good Doctor Who stories, it's confusing and doesn't really make much sense when you stop and think about it, but it's very enjoyable, and I like a lot of the concepts from it.
Hey, Justice 90.
It's also sorry to interrupt. It's also the answer to why does it one thing that always bugged me. There's a convention video goes around like your doctor didn't get many good speeches. What the hell are you talking about? Battlefield had a great speech at the end of it that was phenomenal. The Seventh Doctor got trying to make old doctors read modern Doctor speechifying. That bugs me because it implies that they don't have good speeches in them, which they've done before.
Before we get to the next super chat, by the way, my partner was trying to tell me about them drop bears they got down there. Now, if you're Australian, you know what the joke is, but I'm afraid of them drop bears. My accent's okay. It's not great.
All right. A Justice 90. Belosaram with the help of Swampart helped take down Juan Kingdra in Emerald. That's my proudest Nuzlocke moment. Hanyamaru, have you ever considered reviewing Batman / Spider-Man Disordered Minds? It's sort of not good material. Not sure if it's enough for a bad rating, but there is some not good undertones about it.
Never read it before, so I would not know.
I just saw one from Magic Steve 83.
Hey, Magic Steve.
Apologize if this has already been asked, but thoughts on Peacemaker? I'm digging it so bad. I'm digging it so far. Also, I still have characters left in my super chat, so trans rights, baby.
Woo, trans rights.
Trans rights.
I have no thoughts on Peacemaker because I have not watched any of it. I still haven't watched The Suicide Squad yet. I plan to watch soon, though.
ZachFat92, on your comic pile is one of your old intros. I think I saw a comic called Pansy, featuring a happy Swiss girl with Nazis in the background. Can you explain?
That is Hansi, the girl who loved the swastika. It's I can't remember the exact details of it. I'm pretty sure it's a parody, but I do not recall the exact details of how that one worked.
And Gordon ZX.
Trans lefts. I like that. That's great.
DC and Marvel just have a closet full of Phoenix Down. I think they're good.
Even though in Australia, I'll tell you, when they put them shrimp on the barbie, they say trans rights.
I'm so sorry for all my Australian viewers.
I'm sorry. I'm trying my best, but like,
yeah, but even my Australian accent is bad. It's so
like, here's the thing. I know a lot of the Australian stuff I just said is commercialized. Like, that was an American ad. No Australian talks about like shrimp on the Barbie and stuff like that. Like, the stuff that we take for granted in America is really weird. But one thing I do know, because my partner keeps calling McDonald's Macca's. So it's like, but they don't have McDonald's really in Macedonia because he's actually Macedonian. So it's like, I was just making fun of like, so did you have an ad for Macedonian Maccas?
So
And I have not played
Quagsire in the
TY.
grass. Ooh, we could have gotten a Cluncher.
Ooh.
I love Cluncher. Cluncher's so cool. Oh, it has snow warning too. Nice. Need to get another electrical
I haven't
move.
played TY, but my friend owned it, and he also owned
Toast box.
another one of those types of games. I forget what it was. Oh, Tak and the Power of Juju. Like, my friend used to have a bunch of those, like, old school platformer games, and I never got some of these, but TY looked pretty good. And yes, Australia, where every animal wants to fucking kill you. And I'm gonna say this right now. I know my editor and my partner want me to come visit, and they keep saying no, there's no scorpions or sharks or whatever. I'm just afraid of the scarps and the kangaroo jacks and the scorpions and the sharks. And
The
I know,
kangaroo
like,
jacks.
I know
Just-
they're not actually there, but
Just
I
the
still am
just
afraid.
kangaroo jacks running around everywhere in Australia.
It's Jackie Legs.
Oh, Body Spray Man, the gym leader level maxes out at 25. You're good. Okay, so it's not 28, it's 25. All right, so let's go take on the gym then. See what type they have.
I mean,
at least.
didn't it rain spiders in Australia one time? Like, just dang.
Australia, where every animal comes with a secret pocket.
with. Yeah.
Every animal has a secret pocket.
Grinning Chompy, we'll read your super chat once we see it.
Yeah, don't forget the koalas. I mean the drop bears. The brutal.
We need a Pokemon game set in Australia because there are so many. There's so much Australian wildlife that could be the great basis for Pokemon.
And I'm sorry, Australian viewers. I'm mostly poking fun at my partner. It's not a poking fun at you. I do realize that I'm being stereotypical. It's a joke. I'm sorry.
Edward Scales says, "Nah, rained crabs. You're fine."
Grinning Chompy, not sure if anybody here watches JoJo, but I love Part 6. I just hate they didn't animate the trans man scene. Jolene says trans rights.
And Dragon Mix Silver Flare says, "The kangaroo jacks will steal your money and your hoodie. Do not taunt Happy Fun Australia."
More like kangaroo jackasses. It's a kangaroo going around like, "Hi, welcome to Jackass. I'll be messing with these humans all day."
All right, so
Australia,
let's climb some walls here. We're showing off the 3DS's capabilities a bit here.
Well, these are different gyms.
Australia is basically survival on hard mode.
All right, so let's see what type this gym is. Mareep, it's electrical. Which, unfortunately, I don't think we have anything that has ground type moves.
Let's get down to business.
Mareep has the ability
To
Imposter,
defeat.
so it became Arc Reactor.
Wow.
Oh my god.
All right, because it's electrical,
Seven-
let's try Shadow Force.
Seven,
Wait, no, it's Volt
seven,
Tackle too. That ain't gonna do much. Ooh, actually did
Australian
surprisingly a lot.
Pokemon better be the hardest Pokemon ever. And speaks too soon. Oh no! Rock climbing!
You know, is there a
Sandstorm.
platypus? Is there a platypus Pokemon at all?
Oh, that's right. It became normal type. Is there a platypus Pokemon? I don't think there is now.
Ah, okay. Because if there
Oh,
was a platypus
if we had
Pokemon-
gotten Mareep at the beginning, if we had chosen that as our starter, we could have had Imposter.
Ah.
Aww.
Ah, well, what could have been?
I would like a platypus Pokemon. I would call it Perry. And
Perry the Pokemon?
Perry the Pokemon? And people would be surprised. I would give it a top hat. And every time they would be surprised at his moveset. A platypus? Perry the platypus.
Perry the platypus Pokemon?
Why do you always act so surprised? I don't know. If I had a nickel for every time there was a platypus Pokemon, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't much, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Granny and Chompy will keep an eye out for your chat. There it is. Granny and Chompy, I found you, faker.
The Pokeballinator. Wait, Psyduck is not a platypus, it's a duck. It's a duck-billed duck.
KGK Skull, Lewis, have you seen Mario and Luigi the Mask? It was made by Time Lord Paradox and was one of the best parody series I've ever seen. Axel Rangers gets a Megazorb, that's all I'll say. Praise Helix. How dare you, dirty Helix follower, come to my stream. We follow Domocracy here, damn it.
Yeah,
Praise
Domocracy. Domocracy.
Strength and unity, unity in Domocracy. Oh me, oh my. Praise the mighty swirl of light, all hail Flareon.
We don't talk about Mario. No, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. No, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But
how dare you, Green Quimera Hail Helix? Don't you bring that heresy to my church?
But
all right, so we have.
It
so
was
it's not
my
really
wedding
a huge
day.
problem, but we do not have. I don't think we have any ground type moves.
It was our wedding day, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds allowed in the sky. I love Felix. Felix is my favorite because he is so much in love, and he loves every little thing. And I'm just like, whenever even though it was like a hurricane on their wedding day, he's just so happy to be in love. I love him.
Kitsune Rokaku feels like Perry would foil Team Rocket 24/7. It ain't that hard.
And Anacomic Geek, it's not a toilet seat, it's a beacon of freedom, or beacon of freedom. Yes, it's a toilet seat, Peacemaker.
Go JBG Rare, call me biased, but I want a Pokemon game set in Canada, particularly based on British Columbia / Alberta, as an excuse to have a Pokemon Jurassic Park. Also, about time for a moose Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think we haven't had a moose Pokemon, have we? I want to say that, like, Stantler, like there's a Stantler evolution that's coming in Legends Arceus that they revealed in one of the trailers, and I want to say that, and I want to say that that's a moose, but I cannot recall. Might just be a big deer.
Okay, let's see here. First of all, yes, I got you singing We Don't Talk About Bruno. I love that song. Wait, I might command hands, but this is not a super chat. Bab Clayman. It was the Elite Four. We were getting ready. No legendaries allowed in the pen. I like what you're doing there.
Yeah, we got nothing to really cover Electric, but Electric doesn't necessarily hurt a lot of us either, so it kind of balances out. I wish we had something with a ground move though.
All right, Mike Manhattan waiting on super chat, waiting on Grinning Chomp. Oh, okay, Mike Manhattan. Have you ever heard of Saga or Sunstone from Image Comics? Saga is one of the best comics currently running, and Sunstone is basically what if 50 Shades was good.
I am aware of both. Stefan, I cannot pronounce their last name, actually has watched Atop the Fourth Wall before and sent in stuff to me. I ended up reviewing their their quasi-horror comic. I can't remember the name of it, for Longbox once. And we have a bunch of copies of Sunstone because back in a PO unboxing long ago, Vega said send in lesbian porn.
Wow.
Yeah, that was your fault. Anymore,
was it?
You claimed it was your wife's fault, therefore by extension it's your fault.
Oh my god.
He's not wrong.
Henyimaru, gotta love logic, huh? Henyimaru, you claim to follow the dome, yet I see none in your inventory. I will call out your falsehood. You are fake! Fake, I tell you! Or you could actually put this way, Henyimaru.
Yeah, Super Fang, good.
You're a fake!
Yeah, I'm swapping out because this thing knows Vital Throw, which could kill Arc Reactor.
We don't talk about Articuno.
Charlie Celeste, if we get a Pokemon-based region our Pokemon region based on Canada, we absolutely need a Professor Maple. Yes. Brendan Chompy,
Just
subliminal
gonna be bad,
messaging. Beast Boy for next secret origins. Subliminal messaging.
Actually, Steam Gate's probably bad to use in this gym because it's partly water type.
Cameron
We might want to swap back to Sam Eliente.
Oh wow.
Cameron Todd, the anime should just end with Jesse and James trying to, or tying the knot and getting real lives. KGK Skull, Pokemon in Detroit with Calbur the Glock, with Calbur the Glock Pokemon.
Magic Steve 83. I'm all for Australian Pokemon if we get a trainer that looks like Paul Hogan. That's not a ball. This is a ball. Toastbuster. Suddenly imagining Pokemon Letterkenny version. Your pal took on the rock type gym the other day.
But while you're all here, all you Encanto fans, you ready to cry again? You ready to cry?
You already got Magic Steve, right?
Yep. Enamoradas, pasan sus noches y madrugadas, llenas de hambre, siguen andando y navegando un mundo que cambia, sigue cambiando, navegando un mundo. Hay orejitas, no se aguanten más. Hay que crecer para volver. Hacia adelante seguirás. If you've seen Encanto, you're gonna be bawling, because I friggin' love that song.
Everything we've encountered so far has been pretty much evolved forms. We haven't run into any electric type legendaries, which kind of worries me. So it makes me think that the gym leader is going to have some. I know I'm just running back to heal. I just feel, I'm saving the potions for the gym leader.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying I sing well in Spanish. I took some Spanish, and I have friends who are Spanish, so I know a little bit of how to pronounce things. I probably butchered a little bit, but, you know. I'm Italian. Silenzio Bruno.
Level 22, so we'd lose a bunch of levels if we swapped out Steam Gate. I don't know. I mean, he still has decent special defense, though I think we're going to be having Gilgamesh handle most of the, be our tanking for this gym.
But yeah, for those who don't know, dos oruguitas means 2 caterpillars. 99.7 natural, okay.
Zen, it occurs to me...
Italian...
Body Spray
Italian
Man, Goodra is a risk if anyone knows Thunder. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Dragon resists electric as it is, so it's not going to do that much damage even with it.
The good thing about Italian is that it's very similar to Spanish. Like, there's some differences, but like a lot of it is very similar, so that served me well.
Zan, it occurs to me that we have a bunch of people who only just recently joined in. Perhaps you should remind them about your streams coming up.
Oh, yes. For those who don't know, coming up on the 31st, I'm going to be doing a donation stream because I'm disabled and it's taking a while to get me money from disability and unemployment and all this other stuff. So I'm starting on the 31st doing a 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Central Standard Time stream. We're going to be doing a bunch of different stuff. Super Mario Odyssey. Fate's Day Night, I'm doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke for the first time with Fire Red, and we're doing some Among Us and multiplayer games, and so I'm trying to raise some money just so I can get some food and rent for Kana, But if you want to check that out, everything's on my Twitter at Zenith_Bun Squad, or you can check me out at Zenith Warrior Princess on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you.
Kyle Takemoto, have Gilgamesh use Gate of Babylon.
Hey.
But yeah, dos oruguitas means two caterpillars, and the whole thing is about two people who fall in love and want to think for the future, and it's a very sad moment. It's not quite as sad as Recuerda Me, but it's really sad.
This could be bad. Let's get you out of there. Even a non-crits feels like it would do a lot. Signal beam would be bad for that. Toastbuster. Let's do Toastbuster. Oh dear!
Skull.
Oh dear!
All
This thing has an ability that's keeping us in. This could be bad.
All hail Helix! All hail Helix!
We might lose Arc Reactor.
Oh no!
We can't switch out. And this thing is hitting like a goddamn truck.
And yeah, Fate's Day Night is, people die when they're killed type thing. But yeah, we're gonna be going for 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to do 8-hour days for like 4 different streams, so hopefully raise some money.
This is bad. We might lose Arc Reactor. Okay, that did less.
Okay, good.
Okay, Shadow Force is our best bet, unfortunately. Come on, crit. Damn it. Now let's heal up. These bug moves are actually doing quite a bit of damage. And we can't swap out. Okay, Mimic, so I think it just mimics. Yeah, Shadow Force, which is nothing considering considering we're normal type and thus we're immune to ghost type moves. Get with the signal beam. Okay, good.
Alright. And swoosh.
Good, good. Keep wasting your time. Come on, crit.
Almost there.
One more should do it. Dizzy Punch isn't doing a lot, so... Ah, God bless it! You're okay. There we go, good.
Tomorrow. So, in Twitch Plays Pokemon, we have lore based around 2 powerful relics. Do we have any such items for our lore?
Not really! I'm gonna go buy a bunch more super potions now because I had not anticipated not being able to switch out. Back and forth we go, just after every trainer battle.
We will hopefully beat the gym leader today.
Oh, we'll definitely. Well, we should beat the gym leader. Like, I don't anticipate us having the gym battle be that difficult that like it wipes us.
No,
But still,
I hope not.
Tony
don't buy
Stark
super
built
potions. Buy more socks.
I like Edinburgh Scales. Tony Stark built Arc Reactor in a cave with a box of scraps.
Super potions. Let's just like fill us up full 10. Do we have any paralyzed heals? 2 more. Even 5.
Thankfully, we did not lose our
an odd
friend.
number. Let's buy some more Pokeballs. Well, we'll save Pokeballs after we beat the gym leader. But we can buy Dusk Balls here. Sweet. Which is great considering we play at night. How Arc Reactor survived, I'll never know. Very well. It mostly because as it kept not using the hard hitting moves. If it used X Scissor more often, we would have probably lost that. Dr.
Dr.
Z
Z.
barely retreated when things got slightly difficult. Bravely retreated when things got slightly
Bravely
difficult.
ran away.
When danger reared its ugly head, it bravely turned its tail and fled.
Brave,
Kirby,
brave Sir
we're still
Robin
a few levels
away.
away from evolving. Which sucks, but yeah, we need you. It'd be great if you could evolve soon, because you would be able to tank a lot. I don't want to have Gilgamesh up front just because of the possibility there of the thunder. Even with the possibility of tanking it, it's still kind of scary. Although so far nothing seems to have had thunder, just Thunderbolt.
Arc Reactor will power your team for 50 lifetimes, although you'll only be good for 15 minutes.
Well, this is confusing, Jim.
Again, we're showing off the capabilities of 3DS here.
Ooh, look at what he can do.
A lot of
can
stuff
climb
sometimes
all
in
the
Pokemon
walls.
games are just tech demos. The Let's Go games are basically just a tech demo for what they did in Sword and Shield.
Hanimaru, this question might create controversy, so be very careful with your answer. Who do you consider the best trainer from our Pokemon streams to date?
Me.
Linkara-AtopTheFourthWall was pretty good.
The Kagaj was really good.
Linkara.
Gulpin evolves level
But
26.
then-
If we can get one more level on it. Steel type, we gotta swap out.
Zeta's doing pretty good though.
Steam Gate actually should be able to handle us. We've got fire. Yeah, one more level and we can get Gulpin, and we can get Gulpin. Sorry, we can get, suddenly, Gulpin's evolution is suddenly eluding me.
And this is the first gym that was a gym for both people and Pokemon.
Wasn't Monsters Inc. a tech demo for Furt? Yeah, probably. What's the most tragic loss you've ever had in a Nuzlocke? Well, there was that time. That time we wiped.
Yeah, when we
On
wiped,
four.
during the Elite Four, run.
Yeah.
Technically, we wiped
That.
twice in that.
Oh, that's right. Both the main team and the Revengers.
Yeah. Alright. What else do we got? Betty, why not? Level up. Pachirisu! That's we can handle Pachirisu. In fact, let's get Kirby out just to get a little bit more experience, just so we can get that. Takoyaki's death was so terrible. Swalot, that's it,
Ball
yeah.
2. Ball 2.
Let's see, Pachirisu. Let's actually not keep you in just to be on the safe side. We'll bring back in Toastbuster. Zen is away for a moment. Then she can answer your question, Gormsy X.
Right.
That's Dazzling Gleam it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot when Kenya died.
Yeah, when God died.
Yeah, when we lost God, that was sad. That was part of the wipe, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. We lost it at the very. That was the Heart Gold stream, and we swapped it out with the Devil.
Right, I remember that part.
Grinning Chompy, I'm
Grinning
about to head out,
Chompy.
so I'll just say green light, Galactic Kids Next Door, and leave.
Same to you.
Helioptile, which is what we have already. This is the pre-evolution of Arc Reactor.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
God is dead. God remains dead.
They don't die. We just send them on vacation. No, they're dead. They are dead.
No, we retire them.
They.
Oh,
buy
here
the
we go.
farm. Oh,
Kirby is evolving.
oh, it's spinning. It's spinning. Can't do the sound.
Our Kirby evolving to Swallow. Hanimaru, remember, Balto died twice. No contest.
Yeah.
Kirby must use cross poison. Sweet. All right, 7100. I want to say that that you are a physical attacker. This is technically 120 damage power moves. That's why I'm kind of reluctant. Venoshock actually is a TM, which we have permanent of, so we can always swap it back out if it turns out cross poison sucks.
All right, that works.
All right, check out our new ability for Kirby. Bad Dreams reduces the hit points of sleeping opposing Pokemon. Ooh, if we had a way to put things to sleep, that would be great.
Yeah, no kidding.
And actually, it's Kirby's physical attack is slightly better than special attack, so yeah, cross poison is better.
Go
The Iron Man
JBG
Kel all day, though.
poison
We will read off your super chat once you repost it. Go JBG Raw. Poison Kirby is an actual power that Kirby can become in game, so this is apt. Nice. Let's go heal up. We'll have Kirby lead things. God, the sprite on the screen on the stream layout. The sprite for Swallow is actually so big that it goes a little bit past the borders.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see it. Asking me, would I ever consider streaming a Pokemon game? Probably not a Pokemon game. There are other games I have considered streaming. None are game show related, unfortunately, which is kind of causing me to say
Someday we will
no,
play
but...
we'll play like Jeopardy on NES with you or something on stream.
Yes, someday. Mike Manhattan, let me see if I got your super chat. There it is. Have you seen an anime called 91 Days? It's a mafia story, which is rare for anime, set during Prohibition. Also, thoughts on Dune 2021?
Haven't seen it. Barassi, Nuzlocke Pokemon don't die. They just go to a Pokemon daycare center upstate. How y'all doing? Remind us of names and pronouns, trans rights. I am Linkara. I am male. We have Game Show Reviewer here who is male. And Zenith will rule is away at the moment, and she is female.
Have you guys ever played any D&D games? Would you consider that for a stream? I would love that.
I am not interested in doing that, or at least not like a proper tabletop D&D game. Not like any of the D&D video games. I never played any of those before.
I would love to do just a simple, D&D style game. They go upstate. The price of freedom sure is steep. We had a question for Zen a minute ago. There it is. Gordon ZX, when Zen gets back, go ahead and repost that and just let me know that, that's what they are. Please, thank you. I'm rooting for the Bengals because, well, I was rooting for the Cowboys and they screwed me over.
All right, gym leader time.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. Thank you, Cartoon Cat Girl. Let's see. We got Kirby's up front. I think Kirby will be able to handle anything, assuming we don't have anything too major.
Anymore, Arnson, would you consider playing a Digimon game someday?
Yeah, probably. I'm rooting for ABBA. So, worst case scenario, Gilgamesh should be able to handle things. Betty Why Not can just tank anything.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, Zen. There was a question for you concerning Kingdom Hearts stuff, but when we're about to take on Gym Leader. Also, you missed Kirby evolving.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a bit, but what the hell is that?
Zen, the question was from Gorn ZX. Can you tell the chat of the Kingdom Hearts Puppet Pals?
Oh, wait, trying to think. Is that... No, I don't know what the Kingdom Hearts Puppet Pals is. I do know that there was someone who turned Kingdom Hearts into a musical. And it was amazing.
I know Grant here is actually like imitating a rock climbing pose, but it looks like he's posing with his like leg and his arm up.
Yeah, sorry, I had to step away for a minute. Anyway, ask away.
Kyle
Lantern,
Takamoto,
water, electric.
Would you ever consider doing a Star Trek Online playthrough?
Yeah, I thought about doing one before.
Problem is that you wouldn't know when to stop. I mean, what would be your stopping point on Star Trek Online?
Yeah, I'd have to actually determine like what an actual stopping point would be for doing it.
Because you just kind of continue.
So what does?
Then again, Lantern's tanky too, so this might take a bit.
What does Gulpin evolve into?
Gulpin evolves into Swalot.
Because that's I don't know what it is, but it's pretty damn awesome.
It's Blob. And it's
Seth,
tanky as hell, so it's really good for us.
You ever play a Shin
Megami Tensei game? And no, I have not.
I played personally. I have played Persona 3 a little bit. I have played most of Persona 4 and Golden. I have completed Persona 5, so I'm the Persona person to talk about. I'm that nerd.
You stop when you see Mr. Spock with a beard.
Favorite Sonic screwdriver? I don't really have a favorite right now because the classic series hasn't introduced it yet, and they didn't really use it a lot in the modern series from what I saw, aside from like
I think you need to have your information updated. He uses the damn sonic screwdriver all the time.
I mean, 11. Like, if we're talking 10...
10 use it all the time. They all use it all the time.
Yeah,
my
I
favorite is 12s.
I remember the squareness gun more than the sonic screwdriver, to be honest. I like the squareness gun.
The squareness gun... What episodes have you watched?
I've watched all of Eccleston's. I've watched all of Tennant's, and I've watched a little, like a season of Matt Smith. But again, this was like when I was younger, so like I don't remember everything.
And you remember the squareness gun more than the sonic screwdriver?
It was cooler.
Anyway, Luxio, we should still be good against that.
Squareness gun is awesome. Fight me.
Go JV Jiro. Swallow line.
Swallow line is supposed to be a stomach and or bladder.
Ugh. Henymar, how does that create sunlight indoors? Well, that's easy. All you have to do is just kick up your light temperature to 67 to 60. What was it? 56,000 degrees Kelvin.
Yeah, it's just an artificial sun.
Yeah.
I do remember the psychic paper.
Yeah, psychic paper was a great idea for the new series. I'm so glad they did that.
Yeah.
That eliminates so much wasted time from Classic Who, where it'd be like, we spent like 3 episodes being like, I don't trust you. You have no authority here. Sure, it has that problem of the Doctor not, having to act as an authority figure all the time, but at the same time, it just saves so much time.
No, question regarding that: does the sonic screwdriver in that 10s era, did that not work on wood, or am I misremembering?
Yeah, he claims the sonic screwdriver doesn't work on wood, but it's just like, okay. DeLuna 13, best Doctor Who item is the device that goes ping.
Hey, Kana, stop attacking Chibi.
There are some things that seem out of reach no matter how hard you try. However, it's important you never give up, no matter the opponent or the odds. I can tell from our battle that you and your Pokemon understand that. To commemorate such an impressive show of teamwork, please accept the Cliff Badge.
We're on the edge of a cliff.
This is a cool-looking badge. I do like this idea.
Yeah.
Anymaru, I missed the magic box.
Doctor's Magic Box from the Christmas special. I love that. Rock Tomb.
Psychic paper was in use all the way up until right before Flux, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I don't
use it as often,
I have only
but they
seen
still
a little bit of Smith. The only thing I remember with Smith is the crack and being like really upset with it. I didn't really like how alien Smith was, and I also did not like I stopped watching it for a myriad of reasons. I didn't like what they did with the companions. While the silence was a good concept, I don't think it was implemented well. So like when I stopped right when 11 started.
You know, I just realized actually, you just mentioned right before Flux, she actually did use it in Eve of the Daleks, the New Year's special.
Okay, I see. I haven't seen that one.
It's good. You should watch it.
My favorite is 10, and while 10 had bad individual episodes, I loved his story arcs. I loved some of his speeches. Like, I think 10 had some of the grandiose that I wanted from it. Whereas, like, Eccleston had some great stuff with, like, just this once Rose, everyone lives. But those moments were few and far between.
Ryan Bell, what about the Doctor's friend robot who just left in a closet? Yeah! Chameleon. That was mostly... The problem there was just that the guy who knew how to operate the robot puppet died. So they couldn't do anything with it.
The fan-made puppet show about is what I was talking about. I was making a joke. Also, the person who made that video was also the voice of Anne from Persona 5.
The I-Man, Kal-El Data, any plans on reviewing any more Doctor Who comics in the future? I don't have any immediate plans, but as I've been saying with the State of the Wall post and whatnot, we are going to have a Patreon poll at the start of February, where the thing is, I have thoughts about a bunch of classic Who episodes, and I don't want to try to start a whole new damn show just to do them. So as an experiment, we'll do a Patreon poll where I'll cover one as an Atop the Fourth Wall episode. Sad Man Syed, I know The Dark Knight Rises is based off of it, but should they adapt Nightfall into an animated film? Maybe.
And let me get one more in here right quick. Wolfman the Impaler, would you be interested in reviewing any D&D related comics?
I'd be against it, but I'm not the guy to be, if you're looking at something that's bad because of lore breaks with D&D stuff, I'm not that guy.
On my end, I have covered the first two Doctor Who serials with William Hartnell, and next Friday is Dracula, but after Dracula, we're doing Edge of Destruction. It's all recorded, so if you want to take a look at the first three Doctor Who serials that I'm covering, where we talk about Hartnell being pretty awesome, you can check that out on my channel.
So this guy, remembers us from defeating their fossil plans. You know nothing about the legend of 3,000 years ago that says... Wait, what does it say? Oh, whatever. Who cares about that? It's time for me to get my sweet revenge. With style! So I think I figured out that Dr. Z left Team Flare because they stopped using fire types.
By the way, the 5-ish Doctors reboot is awesome. I've seen the 5-ish Doctors reboot. It's really great.
I've heard about the 5-ish Doctors. I've heard the legends of many of the big things of Doctor Who. I'm experiencing most of them for the first time. It's interesting seeing the very first series for the first time, because a lot of the things that we take for granted that are a staple of the Doctor in the modern day, they're just kind of getting their start. And Hartnell's such a really interesting, curmudgeonly, old, grumpy man, and I love him.
Thoughts on Curse of Fatal Death? Curse of Fatal Death was fun. Sliggoo, might as well keep in.
Curse of the Fatal Death, that was the one that was the last great crossover.
Curse of Fatal Death was a parody that Stephen Moffat wrote long before the reboot series.
Oh, okay.
With Rowan Atkinson as the Doctor for most of it. But as Diamanda Hagen pointed out, he regenerates a bunch in that story, and all of the regenerations kind of parallel what the actual ones ended up being.
I was thinking
including
about
the very end where the 13th Doctor became a woman.
Sorry, I was thinking about the other one, the one that actually had the Doctors in it. It was one of those big specials.
Dimensions in Time.
That's the one.
I wouldn't call it a great crossover. Although I think I've talked about this before. Dimensions in time when I was really, really young, like, this is like mid to late 90s, it was a thing that we really wanted to find because we had all we had were audio clips, just like a few wave files, and it featured like all the classic Doctors that were still alive, and we're like, oh my god, we gotta find this has got to be amazing, even if it's short, it's got to be cool and stuff like that. It is garbage.
It does, yeah. When I said great crossover, I wasn't referring to quality. Yeah, it sucks. But I meant, it was a grand crossover. That's what I meant.
I wouldn't even call it grand either. It's like, you want a proper grand crossover, you listen to the audio drama The Light at the End, which was Big Finish's 50th anniversary story.
It's like a fan film. Yeah, I know.
It's like a really bad fan film that also has EastEnders stuff in there. For some reason,
if you want a fan film, you can have the 8th Doctor. But then again, a lot of people do like the 8th Doctor, so...
Yeah, you're talking to one on the other, on the one who's playing the Pokemon game. I believe you said 8th is your favorite, yes?
No, I think Sylvester McCoy. 7 is his favorite because
that's right.
Lewis
Sorry, yeah, 7.
But I have talked before about the 8th Doctor movie and how it's not really that bad. It's a great transition between classic and modern, and how it's and how it's best to approach it, especially in its place in history, as someone like me who saw it when they were 9 years old, who was just so happy to see new Doctor Who stuff. Because in the mid-90s, all we had were VHS tapes of Classic Who stories, and we loved Classic Who, because, of course, I've been watching since I was 3 years old, but we knew the series was over. So having some new Doctor Who material, and oh my god, the 8th Doctor, we get to see 7 regenerate, it's not the best story, but approaching it as a 9-year-old who got to see a new Doctor Who for the first time, it was exciting and fun and wonderful.
It's a Big Finish companion that's your favorite, right? I'm sorry about
yes,
that.
The 8th Doctor companion, Charlie, is my favorite companion.
The thing you have to understand, I think, with a lot of Doctor Who, because when I approach William Hartnell, you can't approach it with the same standards of today, because a lot of certain props and sets and stuff, and a lot of behind the scenes stuff were really bad. There was a lot of the beginning of Doctor Who was a mess behind the scenes, and you just kind of have to approach it as new fans were and just enjoy some of the weirdness. And
it was a low budget science fiction series, and they did the best they could with what they had.
Yeah.
And they put a plunger on this moving salt shaker, and it turned into the best evil villain. You just gotta roll with it.
A plunger and egg whisk is what they called it.
Yes, egg whisk. I would go so far as to say I've seen the recreation. It's a full-length live-action recreation of Mission to the Unknown. The legendary episode of Doctor Who that does not feature the Doctor.
Yeah, this was before we even had the concept of a Dr. Light story. It was more of a prologue to the 12-part Daleks master plan.
It's a really well-made recreation. Very, very well-made. ZachFat92, aside from Event Comics Month, do you have any other big plans this year, such as a themed month or something?
I don't think we have any theme months coming up aside from Event Comics Month. We are taking April off so I can focus on getting all the old History of Power Rangers restored. I think that's why I decided not to really do a theme month this year, because theme months take away a lot of stuff, a lot of time to work on other stuff. Next year, I want to do Amalgam Comics Month, finally.
Gordon CX, you ever seen the animated Doctor Who spinoff?
Which, you mean there's no animated Doctor Who spinoff as far as I'm aware. They've proposed them at several times, but in terms of an animated episode, there have certainly been stuff for lost episodes.
I haven't seen Adventures in Space and Time.
It's really good. I should give you a copy.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I have seen Ian Levine's Shada, because that was one of my first patron episodes that, I need to go back and remake that, because that was on my old channel.
The Richard E. Grant one, Scream of the Shalka. Yeah. Ooh. So there are technically 3 Ninth Doctors. Because right before they announced the reboot series, they were actually planning on continuing Doctor Who in Flash cartoon form, with the pilot episode being released online. Unfortunately, right when they announced the reboot series so that it was completely non-canon. We had Scream of the Shalka with Richard E. Grant as the Doctor, and like a robot master as his companion for a bit.
Wasn't there also like the TV movie Doctors?
That was just the one, the 8th Doctor.
Right.
No. I remember.
Oh,
Nash
you mean Peter
reviewing.
Cushing? Those aren't TV movies. Those were theatrical.
Oh, really? The Peter Cushing. That's what I'm thinking of, because I know
the
Nash
Peter-
reviewed the Cushing one.
Yeah, the Cushing ones. Which that is not. Those were theatrical films, and they're not good.
God, when did that take place? Around which Doctor?
Around none Doctors, because he's human in those. He's a human inventor.
What?
Let me continue here. Go JBGera. One thing about the 8th Doctor movie, why would the Daleks ask the Doctor for help with the Master?
Yeah, that part makes no sense.
God, Doctor Who history
it was like his
is
last
like a spider
request
web.
was to be taken back to Gallifrey.
Doctor Who history is a spider web, because the more I learn, the more I'm like, man, they were just throwing stuff against the wall, seeing what stuck, and a lot of the people who were running the show, like at the top, just didn't like the show.
Nihilus Kryak, Hartnell was not exactly human. He said in the pilot, we are exiles. Susan and I are exiles from our own planet and our own time.
Yes, they were not supposed to be human, and they made it very clear that they were from another planet, another time. Especially because Susan was supposed to be very alien in her mannerisms. I've seen some of the deleted scenes, like she was not supposed to be human.
Yeah.
Edward Scales, are we getting a themed month for Doctor Who's 60th birthday?
Not planning on it, but it might be a thing to do next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gordon ZX, I'm talking about the CGI one with the 10th Doctor.
Never seen that. I don't even know what that is.
Mm-hmm. By the way, this year is the 60th anniversary of Spooderman. Just a lot of big anniversaries coming up, but 60 years of Spider-Man. I've been actually starting a Spider marathon where I watched all the Tobey films, I watched all the Garfield films. So now I'm going to be watching the Tom Holland films. Then I'm going to watch Venom and Into the Spider-Verse, and then I'm going to watch Spider-Man and the series, and then I'm going to go play the games. Oh god. But yeah, this is the 60th anniversary of Spider-Man, so let's all be spiders in honor of the Spider-Man.
Neither of which will hurt Gilgamesh, so I think we'll go with that, and we'll reduce the firepower at least.
Evil Steamgate.
It's a Goa'uld Steamgate.
There you go. It's a Goa'uld Steamgate.
We've seen three Volcanians this run.
One of them in the water.
Dragon Claw. Get that stab in.
See. Also, Lou, it's 10 o'clock.
Yep. We'll get to the next town, then we'll call it a night.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Oh, it's already 10? Wow, this went by
It's already
fast.
10.
Yep.
Dang.
Timmy, tell me, what would each Doctor's starter Pokemon be?
I have no idea. That's one of those questions that
Yeah.
requires a lot of thought that we can't really do, and there's like 13 or 14 Doctors to think of.
With a lot of Pokemon to think of, and I don't know all the Pokemon. I only know Gen 1 and 2.
Cartoon Cat Girl, will you be reviewing any more Darkwing Duck or Looney Tunes DC crossover comics? We'll probably do some more of the Looney Tunes and DC Comics crossovers at some point, but I have no immediate plans for it. MRDZ Entertainment, we'll keep an eye out for your super chat. But otherwise, no immediate plans for any Darkwing Duck stuff.
It's Steamgate's evil twin brother, Boilergate. Go JBGera, the Doctor would have a
Dialga.
Dialga, no question.
It's a Pokemon of time. It's legendary. I forget where it was from, but Palkia and Dialga were a thing.
Grass type. Then headbutt.
Mudkip for all of them.
Might turn off the experience share because we're starting to get pretty high up there in level.
MRDC Entertainment. Oh, Zen, thanks for reminding me I need to watch Spider-Man. Also, time flies when you're cowering in fear of GSR killing our friends. I'm not killing anyone.
Yeah, stop killing people, GSR.
Yeah, stop it. But yeah, you need to watch Spider-Man. He's an emissary of hell. And yeah.
Why are you so obsessed with killing our Pokemon on GSR?
Hey, has anyone died this time around?
We got close.
Yeah,
I
but
am still loving, man. Betty Wynot. I just love that Betty Wynot is now the highest level of our team. That is so wonderful.
The 10th Doctor animated special called Dreamland. Did you watch it? Trans Rights Forever.
I have not seen that. No. Poison.
NASCAR kart creator. How much of Stargate has he seen? All of it.
I've seen all of Stargate, except for the animated series. I never watched that.
The animated series.
What's a Stargate? I don't know what that is.
Are you being serious, or are you?
I'm joking. I mean, I haven't seen any of it, but still.
It's a big round thing that goes flush.
It spins. Spinning is always so much cooler than not spinning.
Yes.
Is that what happens when Lex Luthor goes through a portal and flushes to the next dimension?
Yes.
Sure. Hanimar Arnson, are you ever going to review the continuity nightmare that is Batman/Punisher, since it's apparently canon to DC?
I have no immediate plans to, but it's weird that if they claim that it's in continuity, because that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, VCOM, Spider-Man started Sentai, which brought us everything. It's because of the whole reason is they wanted to get the license for the Marvel superheroes, and they did Spider-Man with the giant robot, and it did so well that they tried another one. It was gonna be Avengers themed, but they changed it last minute, and Sentai was born. So
right,
Spider-Man.
We have reached Geosenge Town. We're gonna call it quits for the night.
Spider-Man is the reason we have Super Sentai.
Go JBG. There should be a Doctor Who kaiju episode, one where he explicitly says the name and has the creatures.
Well, it's not called a kaiju in it, there is a Doctor Who kaiju episode. That would be the Power of Krull. It's part of the Key to Time saga. It's also the worst episode of the Key to Time saga. Not if I recall correctly, it's just mostly boring. All the other Key to Time stories I think are really, really good, but that one in particular is just kind of dull. It takes place in a swamp.
Eek.
But otherwise, that's it for today. I suppose the 4th Doctor episode, Robot, ends as a kaiju episode.
Jake Schuster, I know Go Ranger was before Spider-Man, but here's the thing. It didn't do well, and it didn't have the giant robot.
Yeah, the giant robot was the big thing. MRDC Entertainment will read off your super chat in a minute. JV Rose, good night.
Technically, the Moon Egg Beast would be a kaiju, but I know you don't like talking. No.
That and because they never fight it. Just waiting for MRDC Entertainment's super chat, and then we're calling it a night. I want to thank Game Show Reviewer.
Thank you for having me on, as always.
And, of course, Zen.
And, thank you for having me on. Ghost Bunny here. Check out Dracula this coming Friday.
Also, I will not be on next week unless it's being held on a Sunday.
It was a licensing agreement with Toei producing 3 series, Spider-Man, Battle Fever, and Denzaman. All right. That's it for this week. Thank you for joining us. We will be back next week with some more Pokemon X Randomized Nuzlocke. Keep an eye out at the beginning of the week, probably on Monday, if everything goes to plan, for my review of the animated adaptation of The Killing Joke.
And get ready for late Zenoween. Have a good one, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.